just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And a foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Number 16.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And now it's even up. Next offering is outside. Rooker leads off first with one away. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Slings to second, over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Back here in Detroit, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Severino.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Colt leading things off and takes a strike. That clips the corner.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup.
Carpenter.
Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Parker Meadows.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Green.
Here's Riley Green.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 0-2. And a pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Comerica Park, new inning getting started. And now here's the A's catcher, Austin Wins. Skubal back to work. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
On the ground right side, Torres. The throw to first. One out in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And now here is Max Muncy. Strike 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So 2 down now, and here is Lawrence Butler. And that clips the inside corner. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. And a good eye there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And that drops in for a strike.
All 1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Parker Meadows in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Picks it up with the bare hand to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So man aboard, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Meadows off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Severino kicks, deals.
Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Severino swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Top half of the
Leading
3rd
off
inning.
for
Now
the
it's the
A's,
second baseman, Luis Urias. Urias, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Yeah, that's fouled off.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short. What a stop. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So digging in, Denzel Clark. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Colt
And here's the Tiger
Keith.
leadoff man, Colt Keith. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Foul ball there. Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Strike 2. One down, base is empty. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now a chance for Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Riley Green now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one there.
No strike.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, 2 outs. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And that drops in for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a foul straight back. Outside low, 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Wins, makes the play, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. That one in there across the letters.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. Next pitch is downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The A's hitless so far in the game. And that's a little bit high. Full count, 3-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Keith makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. There you see his May and June numbers so far. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Holding on to a 1-run lead. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Misses outside. 2-1. That one down the line and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Tigers 1 and the A's nothing. Back here in Detroit, John Chaffee and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. And a quick out, number 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
So up next, Parker Meadows. Reached on an infield single his first time. One out, base is empty. Looked like it was a little bit up. And strike 2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses, and that's ball 3. Severino with another strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
That misses, and the count now 2-0. Swing and a chopper out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
2 outs, runner at first. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers, and it's fouled away.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Clark settles under it and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 1 and the A's nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher Austin Wins. Skubal back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Swings and chases a low one there. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
2-2 down.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And the A's are gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
so they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, T.J. McFarland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Colt Keith
Leading
up now
off
for the Tigers. 1 for
first
2.
baseman Colt Keith.
That one the other way, and there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Here's
second
Gleyber
baseman,
Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mitch Spence up and loosening in the pen. Number 49 warming up as well. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Keith on at first, nobody out. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Ball
Inside
one
ball.
on a pitch inside. That's too
Ball.
low. And it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. Hit hard on the ground to short. Inning
Got
over.
him.
Tigers leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Here's
A's,
Luis
second
Urias.
baseman, Luis Urias.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's out to center field. Squeezes it. One up, one down.
Up next for the A's.
So
left
digging in,
fielder,
Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Fastball for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Next
1 ball,
offering
2
is in the
strikes.
dirt. And And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tarek Skubal won't go any further tonight. Just one hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching
Will
for the
Vest
Tigers.
on to try and close it out.
Number
Well,
19.
he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So
Pinch
Mark
hitting
Kotsay
for
going with a pinch hitter here. J.J. Bleday.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
One-run game, one out, one on. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Soderstrom leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ball to strike. Line drive. And that'll do it. The Tigers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long